Alright, we're back recording. Alright, so you guys, one of the quizzes you turned in a while back was the energy quiz, and probably the hardest question, here I just got a question about was like a ball on a string in a vertical circle. You guys remember that one? Right. Let's see if I can wing the answer here. Right, so there's this ball going around a vertical circle, and at the very top there's some tension in the string, and at the very bottom there's a different tension in the string. And I asked you, as long as it's a closed system, like the ball Earth system is a closed system, right? So energy is conserved. Okay. Then what is the difference between the tension at the top and the tension at the bottom? And it's always the same number, regardless of how fast you're winging this around. So, say this ball can have some mass, this string can have some length. I'll call it r for radius, right? And let's come up with some free body diagrams. Okay, so does this ball have the same weight regardless of where it is on the circle? So I can throw that in. Let's call it mg, mg, and mg. Okay. And how about the tension of the string? Like here, guys, is it possible there's zero tension at the top? Is that possible? Yeah, if it just barely gets around at some minimum speed. Okay. Or maybe there's a little tension, or maybe there's a lot of tension. I'll call it ft top. They'll have that. And how about the bottom? Do you think the tension is pulling up? So look, something like this. Yeah, and it will be bigger. I can know that intuitively. I'll call it ft bottom. Okay, guys, that. Okay. So, guys, what would be more helpful to you? Do you want me to try to solve this in terms of variables or with numbers? Here, let's do majority vote. How many guys want to do variables? Variables. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many want numbers? Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, all right. Let's try variables. All right, so now I do know that there's some v at the top here, and there's there's a guys. Is it moving faster, or slower, at the same speed at the bottom? I think faster, right? Because wouldn't it be speed up on the way down and slow down on the way up? Right? In fact, the connection there would be something to do with conservation of energy. So I know this is one part of the puzzle. So say sum of energy at the top equals sum of energy at the bottom. Okay. So maybe I'll solve that and then just kind of see where this goes. Guys, what form or forms of energy does it have at the top? Yeah, potential. So we've got some MGH. Right. Oh, but speaking of H, guys, what is H in terms of the circle? So 2 times the radius. Do you guys see that? So instead of H, is it okay if I just write 2r for the height? Right? Relative to, this is defined as height 0 right here. Right? Plus, doesn't also have some 1/2 mv top squared? It's got that too, right? But at the bottom, guys, at the bottom, what form of energy? 1/2 mv bottom squared? Right? So that would be a true relationship, wouldn't it be? So how about this? Guys, how many terms do I have? 1, 2, 3. You guys see 3 terms? And they all have a what in common? Mass. So it could have ended up canceling out the mass, right? Actually, while I'm at it, let me get rid of this fraction. How can I get rid of the fraction? I can multiply all 3 terms by what? 2. So let me do that. I'm going to say times 2 divided by mass. And I'll do that on both sides of the equation for all 3 terms, and it'll be balanced. So that'd be 4gr plus mv, or whoops, I got rid of it. It's gone. V top squared equals V bottom squared. Okay, so I got that relationship, right? Okay. Okay, now what can I do? Well, the question was about tension. So maybe I should do some of those forces. In fact, it says if you're moving on a curved path, what collective force am I thinking starts with a C? Centripetal? Okay, we gotta do something with centripetal force probably, right? So that's the C, something to do with mv squared over r. Right? Now the mass of the ball is the same everywhere, and the radius is the same everywhere. It's a circle, right? But the speed is changing, and here's the speed relationship. So I'm gonna do with this. So how about it's a top? Here, let's go with that question at the top. Guys, at the top. All right, top. Can I say that these 2 forces added together results in mv squared over r? Right. So that would be ft top plus mg results in m. Now the speed is specifically the speed at the top, so I'll specify that also. And then divide by r. Is that okay? Is that okay? And how about at the bottom? Bottom. Now, ooh, this one's different because these are guys. Are these adding or subtracting from each other? Yeah, you see their opposite directions. So I could express that as ft bottom minus mg. Do you guys see I could do that? Equals mv bottom squared divided by r. Is that okay? Is that okay? You guys see that? Is there any questions so far about this process? Okay, now what can I do? So, guys, I've got all these equations lying all over the place. I'm specifically looking at these three. I wonder if I have enough to sort of get to the answer from these three, maybe?
So it's got 0.
Do you guys remember system of equations? One process. Do you guys remember a process called elimination? Do you guys remember elimination? Right. Now, the reason I'm thinking elimination is because, guys, if I add these two together, does the mg just cancel out? You guys see that? I mean, that might not be the only way to do it. I bet that could possibly lead somewhere. Do you guys think? And then, no, I'm thinking ahead a little bit. I do have two different speeds here, v top, v bottom. But here's a relationship I wrote in pinky that connects v top and v bottom. Oh, maybe I can substitute that in. And then I think that'll lead straight to the answer. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try that. So I'm going to add these two together to get,
Yeah, but that's also just gonna make sense.
Let's see.
I'm not to use it Spanish the entire.
Actually, what? Guys, I changed my mind. I changed my mind about something. Right? Remember I said if I add these two together, I can eliminate the
I
mg?
got an 80 class.
Guys, here's why I don't want to do that. Because what was the target question? What's the target question? What's the difference in tensions? Do you guys have that? I see something better I can do. Guys, if I subtract one of these from the other, I would be framing this all this math to lead straight to the answer. Because it's going to be ft bottom minus ft top. Let's do that. Let's do ft bottom minus ft top. Right? I'm going to subtract the two tension forces. Now, if I do that, then I have this minus mg here minus this mg here. Right? Because I'm doing this bottom equation minus this top equation. So this and this subtract, it gives me this. This and this subtract gives me this. Okay. And then this and this are going to subtract. So mv bottom squared over r minus mv top squared over r. Okay. Is that okay? I just took the bottom equation, subtract the top equation. Now it looks like that. Okay. Okay. And now, this right here, guys, this right here is the difference in tensions. Ft bottom minus ft top. Okay. Now here I have minus 2mg. So I got that. Equals. Now, if only it had a connection between the bottom speed and the top speed. Oh, and that's what we got from this conservation of energy. That was the energy connection I wrote here in pink. So here, how could I rearrange this? I'm going to substitute. Do you guys see this v bottom right here? V bottom squared. I know v bottom squared is this expression in terms of v top. So I'm going to substitute that right there. So I got m, and then in brackets, I'll do substitution. 4gr plus v top squared. This is still divided by this r. And then minus, and then just copy paste this. Square r. Right. Is that okay? Is that okay? Right. Right. So I think the rest is just algebra. Are you guys maybe so far with every single subject then?
This semester's
The rest is just algebra.
like
Distribute. Okay. So ft bottom minus ft top minus 2mg equals here I got 4 mgr plus mv top squared then minus mv top squared collectively all divided by r. Oh, look at this. Cancel. And then guys, r over r, that Cancel. I got 4 mg here. You got 2 mg here. So FT pop and FT pop equals this 4 mg plus this 2 mg 6 mg. There you go. There's the answer in terms of variables.
6.
Whole name. Done.